guys, Quincy here. So today I have a new video for you guys. I'm really excited to be filming this, and I apologize about where I'm filming it today. I decided to film it in the car. But today I bring you guys a new video that I wanted to do, but I wanted to do another video before this, but I decided that I just wanted to film this right now. This is what I was filming, and this was kind of like the easiest one to film. So today's video is basically just going to be the different disorders that I have been diagnosed with so that you guys can relate to them through further videos. I'm going to be telling you guys at the age that I was diagnosed with them and things that I try to do to help me go through those things. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe and click that post notification bell so you guys can be notified when I upload. Again, I really hope you guys like this video, and let's just go ahead and get into it. So the first and biggest thing that I've been diagnosed with is depression. I have major depressive disorder, and it comes and goes every once in a while. Sometimes it's not as major, but most of the time it is. If you know me personally, then you know I struggle with this. I'm not exactly shy about it. I tell people that I have depression, and it sucks. It really does, but, you know, a lot of people struggle with depression, so I know I'm not alone. Things that I do to, help me kind of cope with depression is I got a cat, and basically he kind of keeps me from jumping off a bridge, literally. He's the reason why I want to come home. And sometimes I kind of let my feelings get controlled by other people, and that doesn't help anyone. If you let other people kind of control your feelings and how you feel, then that's just going to hurt you in the long run. For example, I get really depressed when my boyfriend and I fight, and we fight all the time, and it's also because I'm a fighter and I like fighting, which is some of my self-destructive behaviors. So I'm constantly fighting, and then I let myself get down from that stuff. And if you let that happen, then it can tear you apart, and you can just get torn apart into a million pieces over and over and over again. Another thing that I do that helps me with my depression, and kind of anything else, I guess, you'll hear me mention this a lot, but I do like art, so I draw and I paint. I also organize a lot. I like to clean, and organization kind of helps me be content with how my life is, I guess. And it's also a way of being able to control something. Another huge thing that I struggle with, which I feel like a lot of people do, is anxiety. I've never been diagnosed with any. I was diagnosed with one, but I'll mention that in a little bit. But I have been told that I have the tendency of general anxiety disorder. So I struggle with I kind of freak myself out a lot. My anxiety just kind of takes over, and it sucks. I have anxiety attacks often, and I know anxiety attacks are different for everyone, but mine personally, I can go through a day and have 5 anxiety attacks and nobody will know. And there are other times where it's a little bit more severe and you know. But there are times where I will literally have an anxiety attack while sitting in class, but nobody will know because I can go through my day with one, I guess you could say. My specific anxiety that I struggle with the most is my PTSD. As I mentioned in my last video, I believe, I don't think I did, but something happened to me when I was about 9 and 10. My stepdad did things that weren't supposed to be done, and that kind of hurt me, and it still hurts me for a long time, and I've always been one person to keep in a lot of my feelings, I guess, even though I talk a lot, and I talk about myself a lot, but I don't talk about things that I need to talk about. And my PTSD, I struggle with all the time. I can't see men in uniform. If I see men in uniform, I do have an anxiety attack, which is ironic because I wanted to be in the Army for a really long time, but then I realized that it wasn't going to happen. So, any, like, just guy teachers make my anxiety a little bit more on edge. So, yeah, I apologize. I'm on my phone, so if you guys hear buzzing, that's because someone's texting me. But the things I do to, like, handle that is, honestly, like, I don't really know. I do the same thing for, like, depression. I, like, clean, I draw, I play with my cats, I watch YouTube, and normally, like, that helps. I'll have my hands in my, like, my phone, so, like, I guess I can't do things with my hands. I don't know. I watch TV, Netflix. I've been, like, fangirling over Gilmore Girls lately. I really like Gilmore Girls. And, yeah. But PTSD, I feel like I'm going to live with for the rest of my life. And I know that it's mostly known for people in, like, the Army and people that have been through war. But other people, like me, can struggle through it. Like, anybody can struggle with PTSD. So another disorder that I struggle with personally is ADHD. ADHD was diagnosed in me before I did any of my treatments. So around the same time that I was diagnosed with depression and PTSD. And basically the reason why I was diagnosed was because I couldn't finish anything. I couldn't finish tasks without starting another one. And it just went on like that for a really long time. And I'd started a med, but it didn't really seem to help me all that much. Like, I still was doing the same things. I still was doing, like, not the greatest in school, and I still struggled really bad with, like, making friends and being able to, like, keep a topic. I was also diagnosed because of my irritability. I get really mean, and I get really mean really fast, and I don't exactly think before I speak, and I used to just, like, be really mean to my brothers, and my brothers and I, like, my oldest brother that I have, there's a 10 years difference between him and I. He's 10 years younger than me, so it was always a little bit more difficult just because I had such young siblings, but I just was always mean, and I still struggle with that to this day. I still struggle with my irritability. But I just recently, like, upped my ADHD meds. I know people don't believe in meds for ADHD, but I personally am so thankful for them. I also have, like, I know a lot of people that have ADHD, and meds help a lot. I know they aren't required for every kind of ADHD. Some people just have mild ADHD, but others have severe ADHD, and meds help. Like I said, personally, I take a med. I think it helps me a lot. It helps me focus, and it also helps me, like, not be so irritable. I also just recently noticed how my ADHD affected me. I just thought it was stupid. I was like, I don't have ADHD. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not some crazy kid that yells in the middle of class, because that was my stereotypical ADHD kid. I wasn't like that. And I was like, there's no way, because my brother had ADHD and I know how he acted, but I was like, I don't act anything like him. And then I realized personally that it was because I couldn't finish tasks without starting another one. I was irritable all the time. And the biggest one I didn't realize is I talk really fast, especially because, like, lately, like, in the summer, I forget to take my meds a lot just because, like, you're supposed to take them before 12, and sometimes I don't wake up until after 12, so it's a little more difficult to control without meds. So sometimes I'll go to therapy or a doctor's appointment or something, and they'll be like, yo, like, did you take your meds today? Because I didn't realize how often I switch topics, and I get distracted very easily. So that's a huge thing that also plays into all the other, I guess, disorders that I have, kind of. Like, it doesn't help. It's not very helpful with my other disorders, but I do take a medication for that one as well. Another disorder that I struggle with personally, and it goes off and on. It's kind of one of those disorders that you fight with and for a really long time. I was diagnosed with unspecified eating disorder when I was 16, I think. And basically, I was at my lowest weight at 122 pounds, I believe. And I had lost over 60 pounds in a year, which, let me remind you, is not very helpful and not very healthy. And it just kind of took over my body. Also, at that point, I was in a treatment facility, and they had told me that I didn't gain an eating disorder because I wanted to be skinny necessarily. I gained it because in treatments you don't control much, but you control your eating. So they believed that I had developed this disorder because I wanted to control something while I was in treatment. Do I believe that? Yes. Do I believe that that had everything to do with it? No. But I do believe that it's going to be something that I'm always going to struggle with. I know my boyfriend didn't want me to tell people that I had an eating disorder because I'm not exactly skinny. I'm not exactly underweight. Currently, I'm actually overweight, and I know people can get a little bit like, you don't look like you have an eating disorder, and I get that. I don't look like I have an eating disorder, and currently, like, I'm not struggling with it right now, but I have struggled with an eating disorder in the past. So that's my video for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This one was a little bit more harder for me to film, just because some of those things I'm still struggling with to this day, and then others I'm working on. I want to do like a coping skills video, and I want to help people kind of get through things. And I know a lot of people don't know about coping skills because they haven't been through treatment, and they think of them more as distractions, which is kind of what they are. They distract you from what you need, what you want to do. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed filming it. And I apologize if like this is weird. I apologize if me filming in my car is weird, but I don't care really. I wanted to be as comfortable as I could because I just wanted to open up to you guys. I'd really appreciate it if you guys left some suggestions down below of videos that I should do. If you guys just want to see me do like videos like this where I talk about like experiences and things I've gone through and things that I'm going through, or if you guys want to see other kinds of videos, like if you guys want to see like a morning routine, or if you guys want to see a makeup routine or something like that, just so that I can add a little bit more than me just sitting in front of a camera talking to you guys. So if you guys want to see more videos like that, then please comment down below and like this video so that I know. I've always wanted to do a makeup tutorial, so like if you guys want to see that, like I wouldn't mind filming it. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm pretty sure I've said that like 7 times, but I really do hope that you guys enjoy, and I put a lot of thought and feelings into these kinds of videos, and it's not exactly easy for me to come out and tell you guys everything about myself. It's kind of weird because I don't know some of my subscribers, so it's a little different, but I want to get to know you guys, and I want you guys to get to know me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, oh my god, I need to stop saying that. Bye.